The two defeats Manchester United suffered before the international break have done little to quell the feel-good factor at Old Trafford. United were awful in the FA Cup defeat by Wolves but were perhaps unlucky to lose at the Emirates 5 days earlier, when the woodwork denied them twice and Arsenal were fortuitously awarded a second-half penalty. It's a shame, then, that the same can't be said for United's reserve sides, who have had a torrid time of late. United's under-23s have won just once since Christmas, while the under-18s record isn't much better. Neil Ryan's men impressed last time out in a 3-1 win in Newcastle, but that was just one of 3 victories they have picked up from their last 10 games, a run that includes the under-19s, humiliating humbling by European minnows Midtjylland in the UEFA Youth League. United's drop-off at under-18 level is alarming given how well they started the campaign. The Young Reds recorded 17 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss going into their FA Youth Cup fourth-round loss at home to Brighton on January 21. Having beaten 5-time defending champions Chelsea 4-3, thanks in no small part to a Mason Greenwood hat-trick in the previous round, optimism was high going into the game against Brighton. Unlike United's under-18s, Brighton arrived at Leigh Sports Village having begun the season dreadfully, but they outfought an incohesive United on the way to a 3-1 win. Since then, United have won 3, drawn 3 and lost 3, going out of 2 competitions in the process. As one Twitter user pointed out earlier this month, results aren't the be-all and end-all for academies quite like they are at senior level, but United's drop-off is certainly cause for concern, even if boss Ryan no longer has Mason Greenwood and James Garner available for selection each week. The form of the under-23s, managed by Ricky Sabraja, is perhaps more worrying. List Greater Manchester, February 25. Manager Ricky Sabraja of Manchester United U23s watches from the touchline during the Premier League International Cup match between Manchester United U23s and Reading U23s at Leigh Sports Village on February 25, 2019 in Leigh, Greater Manchester. Photo by John Peters, Man Utd via Getty Images. Relegated from Premier League 2 last season, the reserves were expected to be among the contenders for promotion this season, but that is now highly improbable, with just 3 games of the season left to play and the team 7 points off the final playoff spot. Where 10 Manchester United loanees are playing and how they are performing. The under-23s' only impressive result since the turn of the year came when they beat PSG 3-0 to make it into the knockout phase of the Premier League International Cup, only to then be beaten by Reading in the competition's first knockout round. United still have an outside chance of clinching the title in the under-18s Premier League North and making it into the national final.